The 2026 Lexus LX600 is more than just a full-size luxury SUV. It's a symbol of what happens when cutting-edge innovation, world-class comfort, and legendary off-road heritage come together in one beautifully sculpted machine. In this video, we're diving deep into what makes the latest LX600 a standout in a fiercely competitive segment. We'll cover design, performance, interior luxury, tech features, safety, and more, so stay tuned if you're considering this SUV or just want to stay ahead on the latest automotive trends. The Lexus LX series has always had a unique place in the luxury SUV market. It's built on the rugged and reliable platform of the Toyota Land Cruiser, but Lexus wraps it in opulence and advanced features that make it a true contender against the likes of the Mercedes-Benz GLS, BMW X7, and even the Range Rover. And in 2026, the LX600 is sharper, smarter, and more refined than ever before. Let's start with what's under the hood. The 2026 LX600 carries over the 3.4-litre twin-turbocharged V6 engine that made its debut in the previous generation. This powerhouse delivers 409 horsepower and 479 pounds-to-feet of torque. While some enthusiasts still miss the old-school V8, the twin-turbo V6 is no slouch. It offers improved fuel efficiency, quicker acceleration, and a smoother overall experience. The engine is paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, which helps in both high-speed cruising and off-road crawling. Speaking of off-roading, the LX600 isn't just a city cruiser. It features full-time four-wheel drive, a TOS-unlimited slip-center differential, crawl control, multi-terrain select, and adaptive variable suspension. Whether you're navigating muddy trails, rocky climbs, or deep snow, the LX is engineered to handle it with ease. And yet, it's refined enough that most owners won't even notice the sophisticated mechanics working behind the scenes during their daily drives. Now let's talk about design. The 2026 LX600 doesn't stray too far from the dramatic styling introduced in 2022, but Lexus has made some subtle refinements. The massive spindle grille is still front and center, but it's now integrated more smoothly with the body lines, giving the SUV a cleaner, more cohesive look. Sleeker LED headlamps and taillights give it a high-tech, futuristic vibe. And depending on the trim level, you'll get unique exterior accents, larger wheels, and sportier details. Trim levels for the 2026 model include the base LX, the more luxurious Premium, the executive-style Ultra Luxury, and the off-road focused F-Sport. Each trim has its own personality. The Ultra Luxury trim, for example, offers only 4 seats, but those seats are full-on business class. We're talking massaging, reclining rear seats with entertainment screens and a full center console in the back. If you're someone who's often chauffeured or just wants the ultimate comfort, this is where you'll want to look. Now let's step inside. The interior of the 2026 LX600 is perhaps where it shines the brightest. Lexus has truly stepped up its game in terms of quality and craftsmanship. The cabin is beautifully appointed with soft leather, real wood, and brushed metal accents. Every surface feels premium to the touch. Noise insulation is excellent, with thick glass and additional sound-deadening materials making sure the cabin remains whisper quiet, even at highway speeds. The dashboard is dominated by Lexus's dual display system. There's a 12.3-inch touchscreen at the top that handles navigation and infotainment, and a secondary 7-inch touchscreen below it for climate controls and drive modes. It might seem like a lot at first, but the interface is intuitive once you get used to it. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as are multiple USB-C ports, wireless charging, and a premium audio system. If you opt for the higher trims, you'll get a 25-speaker Mark Levinson surround sound system, which is honestly one of the best in any car, period. The audio quality is rich, clear, and absolutely immersive. Lexus clearly understands that luxury isn't just about materials, it's about how the experience makes you feel, and the LX600 does an amazing job of cocooning you in comfort. In terms of practicality, the LX600 still offers plenty. You can get it with either a 2-row or 3-row layout, depending on whether you prioritize passenger comfort or cargo capacity. With all seats in use, the cargo space is decent but not class-leading. Fold down the 3rd row, and it becomes far more usable. The 2nd row seats also slide and recline, which adds flexibility, especially for longer trips. Let's take a look at technology and driver assistance. The 2026 Lexus LX600 comes standard with the latest Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0 suite. This includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, pre-collision warning with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and road sign assist. New for 2026 is an upgraded driver attention monitoring system and a predictive traffic system that uses cloud-based data to anticipate congestion and route changes. Another standout feature is the 360-degree camera system, which has been improved with higher resolution and a new transparent underbody view. This is a godsend for off-roaders who want to see exactly what's going on beneath the vehicle, but it's equally useful for tight urban parking. Driving the LX600 is an experience in itself. Despite its size and weight, the SUV feels surprisingly nimble, thanks to adaptive suspension and a well-tuned chassis. The steering is light but accurate, and the ride is buttery smooth, even over rough surfaces. On the highway, it glides effortlessly, soaking up bumps and delivering a serene cabin environment. Lexus has struck a fine balance between comfort and capability, which is no easy feat for a vehicle of this size. Fuel economy, as expected, is not the strongest suit. The twin-turbo V6 helps a bit, but you're still looking at around 17 miles per gallon combined. That's on par with other large luxury SUVs, but don't expect miracles. A hybrid version would have been a nice addition for 2026, but as of now, there's no official word from Lexus on that front. Pricing for the 2026 LX600 starts around $93,000 for the base model, with the top-tier ultra-luxury trim exceeding $130,000. It's not a small investment, but for what you're getting, legendary reliability, refined luxury, and real off-road chops, it's a compelling proposition. Lexus A7 also continues to offer strong resale value and a reputation for longevity, which adds peace of mind for long-term owners. Now, let's quickly address who the LX600 is really for. If you're someone who loves the commanding presence of a full-size SUV, appreciates old-school toughness paired with new-school tech, and values a plush, understated cabin over flashy badges, so then the LX600 is likely going to hit every mark for you. It's not trying to be the flashiest SUV on the block, but it is trying to be the most capable and luxurious in a very Lexus way, precise, thoughtful, and quietly confident. Of course, it's not perfect. The infotainment system, while much improved, still isn't quite as seamless as some German rivals. The third-row seating is a bit cramped for adults, and fuel economy remains a compromise. But these are relatively minor issues in the grand scheme of things, especially when you consider the all-around excellence this vehicle delivers. In conclusion, the 2026 Lexus LX600 is a masterclass in luxury SUV engineering. It combines the go-anywhere attitude of a serious off-roader with the comfort and convenience expected in a flagship luxury vehicle. While the competition continues to grow stronger each year, the LX manages to stay relevant by doubling down on what it does best, providing a serene, capable, and luxurious driving experience that feels as solid as it looks. If you're in the market for a full-size luxury SUV, or just appreciate what Lexus brings to the table in terms of craftsmanship and reliability, the 2026 LX600 absolutely deserves your attention. It's not just an upgrade, it's a continuation of a legacy done right. Thanks for tuning in to our deep dive into the 2026 Lexus LX600. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates on the latest cars, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out. Let us know in the comments, would you pick the LX600 over something like the BMW X7 or Mercedes GLS? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay safe, drive smart, and keep your passion for cars alive.